Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news. George Alleyne Hall, University of West Indies, is now on edge as a student has been found unresponsive in her dorm. Victoria Brown Hanley, a 20-year-old marketing student and a Jamaican national finalist in her final year in UWI, Mona. And she was discovered Thursday morning, 16th of October 2025, or on the 17th, in her room on the floor, ladies and gentlemen, on the 4th floor of the George Alleyne Hall. And his roommate discovered her body after returning to the room at approximately 6 a.m. The roommate found Henley's body laying face down with a scarf wrapped tightly around her neck. The roommate reportedly removed the scarf and attempted to perform resuscitation. Henley was pronounced unalive by the doctor at the hall. Police are treating the case as an unaliving investigation and have not ruled out foul play. Early reports from social media channels such as suggesting that it could be a self-unaliving, but this has not been confirmed by police. Detective has reviewed CCTV footage from the dormitory. A postmortem will be conducted to determine the cause of death. The police are continuing to interview and investigate, asking anyone with information to come forward. The unalive has caused shock and grief amongst UWI students and in the community. The university has offered support, grieving, counseling to students and has notified the parents of the student. Ladies and gentlemen, it's another tragic situation, another shocking situation. Hopefully, this is not, well, I can't even tell you what I could hope for when you have a young 20-year-old that find themselves underground with a scarf around their neck. It sounds like there's foul play because I can't imagine how someone can unalive themselves with a scarf. How can you do that? So it sounds like somebody, it could be acute asphyxiation. You know what that means. You are going to, somebody wrapped the scarf around their neck too tight and somebody was assisting by applying pressure. So I know the police kind of downplaying it because they don't want people to be scared and they don't want to, push away the suspects. But the people there should be more vigilant and make sure they stick together. And I don't want to sound weird, but I'm wondering, where did that roommate go during that time? And what's the coincidence of that occurring? And wherever the roommate went, maybe it was someone that recognized that the roommate was at that location, thus the next one was alone. Or maybe the roommate helped plan it up. But that roommate is intricately important in this investigation. Not accusing the roommate of anything. I just want to say, to make that clear, I'm not accusing the roommate of anything, but we need to use the roommate as a pivotal point and investigate around that roommate, because it is weird that at the specific time when the roommate left is coincidental. That's the time that the person was, allegedly attacked. So either the person was watching when the roommate left, knew the roommate left, or the roommate had some kind of connection with what's going on. Ladies and gentlemen, leave your comment on this one. Let me know what you think. I always try to keep a conspiratorial mind yeah, think of different angles and different scenarios of what could have happened. My condolences to the family, yes, of the young lady, 20-year-old Hanley, Victoria Brown Hanley, you know, the marketing student there. And it's a shame that we lost her. You know, it's sad. I don't, when we have these sad situations here, I don't even know how to cover them. You know, 20-year-old, haven't even started their life as yet. So my condolences to the families and friends, to Miss Victoria Brown Hanley, and, you know, condolences to the student there, because I know this hits hard when you have a schoolmate, even if it's not a classmate, someone on the campus that's unalive. It's a heart-jerking situation. So condolences to everyone that's involved in this tragic situation. Leave your comment on this one, ladies and gentlemen. Share the content if you know anyone that's, you know, been to UWI, especially George Alleyne Hall. And I really appreciate it. More life, more joy. Bless up.